Is it time to buy or sell IONQ stock? In this video, we're diving deep into IONQ. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since April 23, 2025, our system has identified IONQ as a buy candidate, awarding it a score of 1.83. Now let's examine the stock's performance during this time period. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 48.13% since we first recommended IONQ as a buy candidate 35 days ago. This equates to an average return of 1.38% per day since it was classified as a buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned in the lower part of a very broad and robust upward trend in the short term, which typically presents an excellent buying opportunity. If the lower trend floor at $36.75 is breached, it will initially signal a slower pace of growth, but it may also serve as an early warning of a potential trend shift. The existing 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 75% over the upcoming 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 62% and 128%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis suggests a projected change of about 110%. Based on our computations, the stock's performance could vary from around 43% to 249% over the next year. In current terms, this would imply a future price between $57.02 and $138.88. Our latest daily update for IONQ includes the headline, Significant Movements in IONQ Inc. Stock Price on Wednesday, fluctuating by 12.89% between high and low. The IONQ Inc. stock price decreased by 0.101% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 11th of June 2025, falling from $39.74 to $39.70. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 12.89%, reaching a low of $38.94 and a high of $43.96. The price has declined in 7 out of the last 10 days and is down by 16.53% during this period. Volume increased on the last day by 22 million shares, although this was accompanied by falling prices. This may signal an early warning, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next few days. In total, 53 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $2.11 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $54.74, while the lowest price was $6.22. Currently, the price is 27.48%, or $15.04, below the 52-week high of $54.74, which also represents the all-time high for this stock. Quantum computing company IONQ is experiencing a surge in interest and stock performance as of June 11, 2025. Recent headlines highlight that IONQ has been identified as one of the top quantum computing stocks to consider. Amidst a revitalization in the quantum computing space, fueled by substantial investments and technological advancements, the enthusiasm surrounding IONQ is further amplified by the recent shift in sentiment from NVIDIA's CEO, who is now optimistic about the potential of quantum computing. This change in tone suggests that major players in the tech industry, historically cautious about quantum advancements, are beginning to recognize the viability and potential applications of this technology. Jensen Huang's remarks indicate that quantum machines could solve complex problems in the next few years, creating a bullish outlook for related stocks, including IONQ. Adding to this momentum, IONQ stock has gained approximately 3% following the announcement of a billion-dollar acquisition of Oxford Ionics. This strategic move could significantly enhance IONQ's capabilities and further solidify its position in the market. In the short term, these developments are likely to drive increased investor interest and potentially lead to higher trading volumes, positively impacting IONQ's stock price. Long term, the successful integration of acquired technologies and continuous innovations could establish IONQ as a leader in the quantum computing field, creating sustained growth and value for investors as this emerging sector matures. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 28th of January 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned IONQ a neutral grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 11th of October 2024, Zacks Investment Research rated IONQ with a perform grade and a hold action. On Wednesday, the 2nd of October 2024, Needham awarded IONQ a buy grade along with a hold action. On Monday, the 12th of August 2024, Benchmark gave IONQ a buy grade and a hold action. On Thursday, the 8th of August 2024, Needham again rated IONQ with a buy grade and a hold action. Analysts have assigned IONQ stock a general strong sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts have also rated the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for IONQ. There are mixed signals in the stock today. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, the 27th of May, 2025, and so far it has fallen by 17.36%. Further decline is indicated until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume increased on falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning. Therefore, the stock should be monitored more closely. IONQ Incorporated holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, providing a positive outlook for the stock. There is also a general buy signal from the relationship between these two indicators, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. During downward corrections, there will be some support from the levels at $39.23 and $35.28. A breakdown below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots. A sell signal occurred 12 days ago. Bollinger. A buy signal was generated 80 days ago. Short-term moving average. A buy signal appeared 4 days ago. Long-term moving average. A buy signal emerged 45 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages. A buy signal was noted 43 days ago. Observing the 12-month chart reveals. Short moving average. A sell signal was noted 6 days ago. The long-term moving average. A buy signal was identified 23 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages. A buy signal was observed 15 days ago. For more signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Let's discuss support, risk, and stop loss for IONQ. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $33.54 and $31.84. There is an inherent risk when a stock tests a support level, as breaking this level could lead to a decline to the next support. In the case of IONQ Inc., support is found just below today's level at $33.54. Should this level break, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $31.84 and $30.92. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is classified as very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $5.02 between its high and low, which equates to 12.89%. For the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 10.35%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for IONQ, let us quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is operating at a loss. Even well-established companies can go through downturns, often due to external factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profitability and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 6th of August, 2025. Analysts currently estimate a loss of 13 cents per share. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for IONQ. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for IONQ is at $40.06. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, IONQ encounters its first support level at $33.54. If this support level holds, it could serve as a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for IONQ from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 9th of June, 2025, Demasi Nicolo conducted an insider sale of 9,280 shares of common stock. On the 11th of March, 2025, Alameddine Rima conducted an insider sale of 20,047 shares of common stock. On the 11th of 2025, Chapman Peter Hume conducted an insider sale of 12,069 shares of common stock. On the 11th of March, 2025, Kramer Thomas G. conducted an insider sale of 11,712 shares of common stock. On the 12th of March, 2025, Scammell William F. conducted an insider purchase of 93,066 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 8.382. Overall, insiders purchased 8,682,236 shares and sold 9,878,393 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $37.79, reflecting a decline of 4.80%. This stock experiences very high daily fluctuations, which introduces significant risk. A sell signal has emerged from a pivot top identified 11 days ago. Is IONQ stock a good buy? Several short-term signals, alongside a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for IONQ Inc. stock to perform well in the short term. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 12th of June, we expect IONQ to open higher by $1.17, starting trading at $40.87. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment decisions. Here is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Don't forget to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.